Okay, so this is a video response to Avenue Rants or Dan Freeman 717. I'm just kind of going with the flow here. I don't have any notes prepared, but there were just some things that I disagreed with that he was talking about. It seems to be a common theme in a lot of his videos that he's scared of a matriarchy or that he doesn't like the idea of a matriarchy, but I don't see what the big deal is about having a matriarchy. Like, I mean, we aren't living in the 40s and 50s anymore. We don't have the typical housewife. The housewife, the man is the breadwinner. So I don't see what the problem is with a woman running the household, like, or being the rock of a community. Like, don't they always say like behind every great man, there's a great woman behind him? Like, you look at the situation with Obama. He has an amazing wife who has supported him. He wasn't always the breadwinner, like in that what was his video I was watching, the Hill Harper argument. Like the first bit of that, like they were saying. Um, I don't see what the issue is with the matriarchy, especially considering like how the black community is suffering right now. I mean, in the states, isn't the statistic 1 in 3 black men are in jail? Well, if they're in jail, you need the single mother to pick up the pieces and be the foundation for the family. It's not like we wanted this, we want to emasculate all these men. It's kind of a situation that's fallen upon them. And some women take the role on well, and there's some that don't. My mother is a single mother. She's raised me and my brother with little, what can I say, like financial support, or not even financial, just like emotional support. Just having a man there to, like, it's a pretty big task for a woman to raise a son, because like I'm sure, as you know, your mother being a single mother, that it's not easy. It's hard for a woman to relate to her teenage son. But yeah, there are some women who do the job well. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I'm not a party animal. I finished high school. I'm working on my degree. So yeah, she did raise us right, and this isn't a role that she asked for. But you have to respect the women who are in that role. Not every household is a matriarch. Uh, uh, and um, it's not that the black women are trying to emasculate men, but we're both portrayed in such a negative light. There's no win-win situation when it comes to the relationship between black men and black women. I'm sure if you ask a lot of black women, yes, they're trying to be successful, but they're also trying to find that successful black man. They are looking for a man. So I don't know. That's just what I'm saying. But if you think about it, yeah, I'm going on a tangent here. But if you think about the situation with the prisons in the States, mind you, I have a big issue with how prisons are run nowadays. Um, you do need those women there, um, setting the rock, the foundation for the family, making sure their kids stay on track so they don't repeat what their fathers are doing. And hopefully they raise their daughters not to make the same mistakes that they did in the cases where the man was a completely wrong choice. So yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm rambling on here, and I probably am, but I just can't get it past that. Just the way he presents it, like a matriarchy is like the worst possible thing for the community. It's not if the job is done right, and most households aren't aren't matriarchy. And the thing also that I don't like, and I watched another one of his videos, the one about his more recent one, the one about uh, use a bitch that one, where the woman is yelling at the guy for lying on his dick, as he put it. Um, but yeah, I know there's a lot of women who take advantage of men, but at the same time, it's kind of a tricky situation. I mean, like I personally don't believe in violence in any situation. Like she is in the wrong when she beats him, but like when he puts his hands on her, he knows full well what he could do to her. Yeah, this girl is trying to be a man, trying to be very aggressive, but then again, what does it mean to be a man? Being over aggressive, being very dominant? Like that's what I don't get. Like you said that oh she's trying to act like she has nuts. Well, there's some women out there that are just very aggressive, but like I can see where she's coming from. She's angry. This guy is dragging her name through the dirt, and yeah, she's getting physically violent with him. But at the same time, if this woman is like 5'2" and this guy is like a big guy, he knows that he can hurt her. He doesn't have to stoop down to her level. He like that's the whole thing. If you want to talk about being a man, like don't waste your time with ignorance. If this girl is gonna go around acting stupid like this, then don't stoop down to her level. Then again, we saw from that video that guy doesn't have much of a character to begin with. So yeah, the whole the African American, the culture, the dynamic, it's really messed up right now. And instead of like attacking each other, people should talk to each other about fixing this problem. Like, like quite frankly, I do not care who's in power so long as they get the job done. So, in the case of whether the community should be a matriarchy or a patriarchy, like if the man is the head of the household, then so be it. I personally, growing up, I feel you should respect both parents. Like I get it, he's the breadwinner, but that doesn't mean I should respect him any more or any less than my mom because domestic work is work nonetheless. Just because she's not being paid for it doesn't mean like I mean if you think of all the things women have to do for you, especially in that era, like cleaning the house, taking care of the children, um, like making sure everyone is fed. Like yeah, he may be going and getting the food, he may be the one who bought the house, but who's managing the household? I mean, marriage is a partnership. I don't think you should put anyone on a pedestal in this in the family. And the same thing goes with the community. It shouldn't be an issue of whether it's a matriarchy or a patriarchy. We should just be a collective, a community, and work together. That's just that's just how I feel. Like the community has so many problems. We shouldn't be worrying about gender issues and gender roles. There's really no need for it. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope he watches it. And yeah, that's my rant for today.